Hello, Facebook. No, not Facebook. Jesus, we're not starting good, are we? Hey, YouTube. How you doing? I'm Jackson. I'm really quickly making a vlog because I have no time anymore and have been wanting to make this for quite a few weeks now, or at least one or two. I was on off work for a while because of my wrist surgery and my chest surgery. And before the surgeries I had my wrist, so I had lots of time, and before that I was looking after plants and my work time finished earlier. Now I'm an office bitch, look at me, little office outfit, woohoo! I kind of like dressing up, all fancy. So yeah, I'm working in an office now and it's kind of cool. I'm really enjoying it because not only does only one person know that I'm trans, which means I'm perceived as a cisgendered guy, which is awesome, or biological guy for those of you that don't know what cis means. Just that I was born male, that's what people perceive, which is awesome because before then I was the plant lady, if you've seen my other videos. So it's really nice. I really enjoy that. However, it's been interesting because of having to wear different clothes to work. I never packed, didn't really do much of the packing before. Now because my clothes, I find I wear a packer every day, so because my jeans sort of fit flush, I feel like I should be putting something in my pants. So that's, I kind of get annoyed by having to find jocks every day that will hold my packet still. So I've actually ordered a new packer and what else online, some jocks that will hold it. I didn't actually remember that I I knew that. Whoa, settle Jackson, settle, focus. If I knew this was going to come out of my mouth, which should have been written down on my little list, then I would be able to tell you where I got it from, but I can't remember. So I will tell you and show you all about it when I get it. But yeah, at the moment I'm wearing just like undies, boy undies, and be warned because this one has a hole in it, so you'll be able to see a bit of my packer through it. And it's got a hole because I used to poke the dick through a bit. I don't know why, I should have just left them. But so yeah, see, there's my hole. Not my hole, but yeah, because it's got like two bits, so I can put the packer in between it, can hold it. But whereas I've got other jocks that are just one, and I put it in every time I go to the toilet, I've got to grab it so it doesn't fall on the ground. Nothing worse than missing, catching your packer and picking it up with more pubes than your own. Well, they're not my own. Other people's pubes on your own packer. Anyway, you get my point. That wasn't even something I meant to be speaking about. It says all that talk I just did says it's 3 minutes. That's crazy. That means I'm speaking really fast. I did have coffee. I've got a new coffee addiction. Not addiction, but need it when you're in a coffee. When you're in the office. Okay, settle. I'm not using the men's toilet, so I'm using the disabled toilets. Excuse me. At least I'm really happy that there is disabled toilets in my job in this office, because there is that one guy that knows, and I just feel a bit awkward. I still feel when I go to disabled, like I sit so that the piss hits the water really hard and makes it sound like I'm standing up. And I always put both lids down so it doesn't sound like I'm lifting. You know, we think about these things, and I know that guys probably don't even think about it. But, you know, it's how it rolls with us guys, or some of us. What else have I got to say? Yeah, but being that this is my first time in the world as a cisgendered or biological male, where people don't know me and I go by my legal first name, which is Shannon. It's kind of weird because God, I've just totally tuned out to myself and forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, like if people want to know stories about me, like, you know, what if someone says, "Oh, where do you go to high school?" And I went to an all-girls high school. What do I say? And so I've been trying to work out what I am going to say if someone does ask that, because although the school I went to was only a small school, you never know who knows what. So I can't really say it. I'm sure other guys have gone through this. What do you say? Other stories, like I tell other stories, and that's fine. I just make sure I don't accidentally stuff up, because I haven't come across this in the almost 2 years that I've been on tea. You know, like I just haven't come across it, because I've been always known as trans, or you know, like my friend. Yeah, so yeah, I'm still trying to work out my secret lie life, well, not my secret lie life, my lie life of what I did that's a lie. And then what about resumes, like when I go for a different job? Because with our government at the moment, it's all changing, and it's looking like, oh, the reason I'm in an office is because my wrist surgery, I still can't use it to water plants or lift too much heavy stuff. I'm still on limited duty, so I'm in an office. That's what I meant to say way earlier. So yeah, I don't why have I got no brain? I've got too much coffee and no brain, because I use it, my brain now, instead of just watering plant. Whatever I was going to say, I'm sure you got the gist of it, and I'm sure you can just fill in the blank, and I'll think about it later. Anyway, what else have I got? There is one guy, like, that comes into water our plants, because it's all, because the government, the government, is getting rid of heaps of jobs, and I'm a permanent staff, so I'm not gone yet, but all our temporary casuals are gone, but all the plant contracts are being dropped, and so more than likely there will be no more plants, so I may not have a job soon. Don't know why I was telling you that, but anyway, one of the guys does come in to water, like one of the guys from my old team, or team that I will go back to, comes in to water the plants, and he always says she. It feels a bit, I don't know, I don't freak out, because I figure he only says it occasionally, but people wouldn't pick up on it, and if they did, they'd think what a dick he was, you know. So whereas once upon a time I would have been wigging out about that big time, like oh my god, you know, getting that hot flush and stuff. So yeah, I hope he picks it up soon and starts really, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I have my Reandron. I was on Reandron. Am on Reandron. I meant to look up the dates and stuff, but I can try and do that and talk at the same time. I was due for my shot a couple of weeks ago, but, well no, I wasn't due. So my T levels dropped at about 5 weeks. Reandron's supposed to last about 3 months or so. I haven't, my levels dropped too quickly. I'm not sure why. They last about 5-6 weeks. I got tested at about 6 weeks or 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So on the 20th of June, so now it's nearly 2 weeks since I should have had a shot that had dropped, and it's going to be 3 weeks by the time I actually see my doctor again, and because she's gone away, and she said just see if you can last. I'm lasting okay. My moods are definitely a little bit crankier if I'm around people. Around close people. Like I don't snap at people at work and stuff and that. Like maybe family and close people. But not too bad. Like a little bit bad, but not too bad. Depending on what I'm doing. Computers make me cranky. So if I'm working on my computer, I get cranky because it never does what it's supposed to do. Anyway, but otherwise I haven't really noticed too much. My energy hasn't really dropped. I was feeling, no, sorry, that's a lie. My energy has not dropped too much, but I've been feeling achy and sore and sick, like I was coming down with something. I'm also breaking out. I don't know if you can see my head and my pimples. I don't know if you can see them. And my chest, I don't even know, because I got such shitty camera quality, but I've been breaking out weird, like full on, and I'm wondering if that's like detox, like I'm detoxing from the testosterone, and like, you know, like coming, it's all excluding out of my coming out of my body. I'm not sure. I'm also, because I'm sitting at an office job drinking a lot more water than I normally do, I'm making myself drink water, which makes me piss. Like every 5 minutes I gotta get up and go to the toilet. It's annoying. But thank you for the disabled toilet. So it could be that as well. It could be that I'm detoxing from the world of not drinking water for a long time, because I'm pretty hopeless at drinking water. I'm not hopeless at not drinking water. I'm very good at not drinking water. But yeah, so it could be that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so otherwise, yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what my levels are when I get to see my doctor again. I'll have to ask her to do a blood test and see what they are, but I'm sure like having your testosterone here and then it dropping down and then it going back up, and then, which is your normal process, but mine's like dropping right down, and I guess the estrogen would come back up, so I'm sure that's not good. I'm just going to see how long I can do that for, like whether, because it cost me $180 or $60 or something if I do it before my certified script. I can't remember how long YouTube gives me to talk. Well, I'll quickly talk really quickly, not that I haven't been talking quickly. I've had so much cool stuff going on in my life, like I don't know what the hell has happened, whether it's karma or what, but so many good things are happening. I know there's lots of bad things happening in the world around with government changes, my good friends from Quack losing, or Healthy Communities losing jobs, me maybe losing my job, that sort of stuff, but on another level, so many awesome things are happening to me, like first of all, like say Rip and Roll, I am the next Faith Rip and Roll model. I'm not sure if you'd all know what Rip and Roll was if you don't live in Queensland. It's to for safe sex, advertise safe sex. So they got I'm the first trans guy model, Rip and Roll model. Model, I don't know. No, there's other trans guy models, but in Queensland, which is freaking awesome. So thanks to Ash and Evie who put my name forward to that and really pushed for it. I think it's awesome, and I think it's awesome that it was me. Yay! And also, what else? Queen's Ball came and went, and it was fantastic. If I knew how to put up some pictures in the little boxes like everyone else in the world does, I would do that. So we could, I could show some pictures of the 1950s gear we were wearing. We all looked awesome, I think. And I got to go on stage and give out an award. That was like I was a shy guy. Like I am a shy guy. Oh no, I'm not anymore. It doesn't seem, but I was once very shy, and the idea of getting up on stage would have really freaked me out. But these days, it's what I do. It seems. But yeah, that's like just some of the things. Even the fact that I'm working in an office, I never thought I would be able to do that, and now I'm managing it quite fine, and I'm not so shy or nervous around people, and I just kind of am, and I don't know, it's awesome. Where I am in my life right now is awesome. Speaking of awesome, my sister had my second nephew, had a baby, who is my second nephew. My first nephew is 11, and so we've been waiting 11 years for another baby. And so welcome to the world, little Harley. He is very cute. Once again, I'd flog up 1 or 2 pictures if I could work a computer properly to show you, because he's so cute. Yeah, God, I feel like I've just been talking real fast. What else have I think I've covered pretty much everything really quickly. I don't even know if it makes sense, but usually people get the gist. I feel like I can slow down now. And yeah, I will make another video. Hopefully this one uploads easy, because I'm doing it through some movie maker thing, and yeah, you know how I go. Freaking, I would make it on my phone because it's such good quality, but then it doesn't upload, and or I get a big bill. Either one. Oh, I love Grady. You see it? It's pretty cool. And I'll go on my sideys back in, and that little line that I had on both sides seems to be going. Yeah, my mode that it's slightly there. They coloured it in at the photo shoot for Rip and Roll, like made it darker. Anyway, I think that's all for now, because I've now got to go to Sizzlers to celebrate my 11th, not my 11th birthday, my nephew who is 11, his birthday, which was a few days before Harley was born. And yeah, that's all. So I hope you're all well. Thank you for subscribing and watching. Keep it real, and I'll chat to you all soon. Bye.